you like the Star Wars action figures? I know I do. And if you're watching this, you're excited to see what's in this box. I've already opened and had a look, but it's still an unboxing. So we have some new Star Wars Rogue One figures. Woo! You've seen my update video where I had a list of all the ones I'm marking off as I get them. But this is exciting. These are the new ones. Well, they're the ones that I needed that I could get. There are a whole line of figures, but if you want to spend a lot of money on postage from international or whatever, it's up to you. If you can afford it, do it. If you can't, you try and get it locally like I did. The postage is a little bit more bearable. And we're going to start off with Admiral Thrawn. Oh yeah. Now this guy here comes in a variant. On his lapel here you'll see a red stripe and a blue stripe. And some of them have a red stripe cut in half and the rest is gold or yellow or whatever. And the bottom is a mix of blue and red, I think, as well. It's a bit of a change up from what it is. I've just got the stock standard one. Put him in there for a nice close up, Mr. Thrawn. Excellent. Hell of a gun he's got with him. Nice, nice action figure. Now you notice, it doesn't say Rogue One, he's a Rebels character. Why did I buy him? I found it's interesting to own this one because it's as close as you can get to possibly Grand Moff Tarkin. Well, it's got the same uniform, I suppose, and I thought, well, I'll get him anyway. There should have been Grand Moff Tarkin in the Rogue One series. There may be future down the track that has no plans. I don't see nothing on the internet that says otherwise, but Grand Admiral Thrawn. Awesome. On the back, same old stuff you usually get. A little picture of him, and there's a bit of a... leave that up there if you want to pause it and read that if you can. You know, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Excellent. We'll move on to the next figure. The next figure we find is another Jyn Erso. Ooh! Now this one has a variant as well. This Jyn Erso originally had the helmet on her head. It was that they had that on her head in the packet, and it looked exactly like the generic ground crew, Imperial ground crew. It just looked like the same one. The only difference was you had a picture of Jyn Erso on there. So they decided, hey, we'll repackage it and put the helmet on the outside. So whether this one becomes rare or the other one becomes rare, don't know. Variants are variants. If you want to collect both, go ahead. But this is the one I'm going to collect. You can see a pretty little face. Jyn Erso. Has it got Sergeant on there? Yeah, Sergeant Jyn Erso on this packet. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very happy with that. Lots of detail in there. Up close, how's that uniform? A lot of light coming in the window there, isn't it? So yes. Awesome. And on the back, her blurb, all about her stuff. You can pause that and have a read if you want to. Have a look at the next figure. This time, we've got another Rebels character. It's Princess Leia! Lovely little figure that's very, obviously it's animated just like she is in the series. A tiny little waist on her. And it looks like she's got some sort of grappling hook in there. Won't be using that though. Nice colour scheme. Good face sculpt. I guess when they're animated and they make a figure out of it, they tend to, it looks more natural like they are as a cartoon character. Whereas if you get someone with an old wrinkled face and try and make a figure, it doesn't quite always work. And also in some realistic figures, not so much of the animation ones, the eyes also look terrible sometimes. So you can get a lot of googly eyes and crossed eyes, and yeah, it doesn't work so well. So that's Princess Leia Organa. On the back is her blurb. You can pause it on there to have a read of hers. Very interesting. Excellent. Princess Leia. And finally, the one that every Australian's been waiting for, played by the great Ben Mendelsohn, who's an Aussie. It is Director Krennic. Awesome figure. Love this figure. It's got the cape. I'd like to get one out of the packet. I'm just tempted to just take his cape off and put a gun in his hand. Awesome, awesome. Very, very cool that he's similar in so much ways. That, you know, the sandy hair, his eyes. They gave me some good eyes on this one. That was awesome. This is Director Krennic. I believe this is it a wave 2 or a wave 3? I'm not quite sure. It's one or the other. I haven't got any wave 4s yet. They're not available, but they're coming soon. Loving this Krennic. Happy to pick this figure up. On the back, there's his little blurb. Pause that if you want to read. So now I'll get my checklist out. Start marking off all the ones that I've added to the collection of. Awesome! So this is what we've checked out today. These are the 4 figures: Admiral Thrawn, Sergeant Jyn Erso in the disguise, Princess Leia from Rebels, and Director Krennic. Woo! Awesome, awesome, awesome. All adding to the collection of Rogue One. Well, thank you for watching today. My name's Usualmike. You can follow me on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike Television. Subscribe to this channel so you can see more awesome videos of my Star Wars action figure collection. And I will see you in the next video. All the best.